From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Messina will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
So stepping in is Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be Bernie Williams, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here comes Tino Martinez. And that misses, ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Kiner's there. 1 out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat, and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
He'll come in here at 263, 14 homers, and an even 40 RBIs. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the stretch, too high, and it's 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Full count still. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So now here is Darryl Strawberry looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
To the plate now, Tim Raines. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. 1 run scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Fouled off. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that misses 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kiner has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And now in the box, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate now, Brock Detheridge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year, still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and quickly there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Now it'll be Jorge Posada. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Bogaerts has it on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out. Three balls, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next to stand in is Bernie Williams, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. If he comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The Yanks leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Next to hit is Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Raines is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. And stepping in, Tino Martinez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Tino Martinez.
First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0. Martinez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Drilled on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Darryl Strawberry will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Canseco stands at first with 1 out. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box now, Tim Raines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. In his career, Raines has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He's got it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Digging in next, Alfonso Soriano flew out last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
That's a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0.
The Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
For the Red Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Baseman.
Now into the box, Paul Konerko. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Batting it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Hunter Renfroe trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Fouled straight back. Renfroe, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Here's the first pitch.
The catcher.
Ronaldo Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to bat, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Left side, but well foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees,
First offering.
the third baseman,
Wade Boggs comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to left field. Kiner's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Derek Jeter is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next up, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him.
Back outside.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Jeter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Craig Biggio digging in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate, Brock Detheridge, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Bonds is under it, no problem, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
A ball and a strike now. And it's 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Detheridge is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next for New York, Jose Canseco singled in his last at-bat. Hot shot to third. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines, grounded out in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And another throw over. Strawberry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Striding in is Paul Konerko. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul Konerko is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Hunter Renfroe comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ronaldo Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 0.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up is Jorge Posada. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. 4-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Wade Boggs. 0-for-2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a leap from Konerko, but it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. One and one.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Bernie Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Craig Biggio. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, he might have something.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The next 0-2. Biggio stands at second with no outs. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So now into the box is Ralph Kiner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now back.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-0 now. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Darwin's and Hernandez.
Number 63. Darwin's.
Here's the pitch.
Hernandez.
Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
From the stretch, Tino Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the
leading off for the Red Sox,
Jeff Nelson
The
gets
first
the call
baseman.
from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. Ready with the
Your
first
attention,
pitch.
please.
Here it comes.
Now pitching for
Drops
the
in a strike to start the at-bat.
Number
Nothing in
22.
one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this
Nelson.
one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a line drive. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
the right fielder, number 10.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Lifted in the air to center field. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, here
Now
is
batting,
Ronaldo
catcher.
Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Craig Biggio. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
One ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Josh Taylor is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So here is Cecil Fielder. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they weren't able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Biggio is under it, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So next to hit is Jorge. Jason Kendall will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Jason Kendall.
First pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. The Yanks leave 1. Still tied 3-3. Jason Kendall will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 19, Jason Kendall.
At the plate now is Brock Detheridge. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. A high fastball is in there.
The center fielder, Brock Detheridge.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Number 4, Ralph.
Here's the first pitch.
Kiner.
Ralph Kiner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. J.D. Martinez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Your
Michael
attention,
Chavis
please.
will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 23, Michael.
All set to start the ninth in this.
Leading off with
Alan
hitting for the
Trammell is
Yankees.
going to come on and pinch hit
Number
here,
71.
and this is an important